Hello students. So this is another question to find errors from a pseudocode and to correct it. And we can implement the program after that. Read this section of program code that should input 50 numbers and then output the average. So here we need to find the average of 50 numbers. So 8 lines of codes are there. There are 4 errors in this code. Locate these errors and suggest code corrections to remove each error. So we need to first write the line number, the error, then we need to correct. So 4 errors are like this. So the first line, total equal to 0 is right. We need to initialize total. Second line, for loop, for counter equal to 1 to 50. That's also right. Third line, input number. Yes, we do input a number. Then in line 4, this is totaling. So totaling means what? It is total equal to total plus our number. It's not 1. So this is another error. So total equal to total plus number. That's totaling. So define average. First we need to find the total. Yeah. Then only we can find the average. So we need to find the average total first. So first one, line 4. Total equal to total plus 1. That's the error. Then we need to correct total equal to total plus 1. That's totaling symbol. Okay, totaling not symbol statement. Then 2, second one, counter equal to counter plus 1. Actually it is here it is counting statement, but here we use for loop. Yeah, in for loop there's no need to count. Okay, look, next counter is there, so counter will increment automatically. So no need for this. But if you use while loop or do while or repeat until, we need to count. We need to use counter. Okay, and we need to use that counter to find average. That's okay. But here in for loop, no need for counting. So line number 5. So we need to delete that. So error is this line. That is counter equal to counter plus 1. So how we can remove this error? Just delete. Okay, this statement, this counting. So like this we can correct that. Okay, just delete that. Then next one. Here in line 6, average is there. Average equal to total divided by counter. So actually in a program, we need to find average after total. Yeah, after, that is at the end, just before display print. That is outside the loop. It is always outside the loop. Total we need to find inside the loop. That is very important. But average we need to find only after the total. Yeah, so it's outside the for loop. So we need to place this line 6, average equal to total, outside. Okay, outside after for loop. Then one thing is also there. There is another here counter. It's not counter. We need to set, because here set number of repetitions 50, 1 to 50. That is for loop. That is repetitions are not. If repetitions are not, then we need to use for loop. If repetitions are unknown, we need to use while loop or do while, repeat until, like that. Okay. So here, no, it's not counter. We can use the number, how many repetitions are there? 50 repetitions. So we need to input, why 50 repetitions are here? Because we need to input 50 numbers. So total divided by 50, we can connect like that. Okay. So the third error, line 6 is average equal to total. So in that same line, there is another mistake. Yeah, I already explained that. We have to place 50. So we can write after this. So how we can correct this? Place this after for loop. Then okay, fine. Next, its average equal to total divided by 50. Okay, it's so we need to place this one thing, place this after for loop and before print average. Okay. Then this last one, fourth error. The same mistake, same thing. So for line number 6, we need to place, we need to change, there are 2 errors in line 6. First error, the place, we need to place. Okay, we need to place after for loop and before print. And that same line, average equal to total divided by 50. It's not divided by counter. Okay. So what's the corrected one? Now total divided by 50. Yes. So these are the 4 different mistakes, errors. So we can convert it into Python. Okay. Actually, that is not needed here in this question, but we can check whether the output is right or wrong. Because in pseudocode, we can find errors. We can correct. If we can find errors, then how we can check is it right or wrong? By use, we can either we need to use trace table, or we need to implement it into a program, and we need to run that program, and we need to check whether it's fine or not. Okay, it's correct or not. So I'm just converting this pseudocode to Python. Some questions they will use pseudocode and we need to convert into program. Okay, so that's also very important. So first total, because we need to initialize total. Okay, every time. If you write program every time means at the beginning, at first, because here we need to find total. Yeah. So total equal to total plus number. Actually, the total plus number. Total on the right side of assigned operator. So we need to initialize. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay. Then in Python, for loop is what? For counter in range. It is for loop in Python. Yeah. So in Python, it starts from 0. So by default, so 50. 50 here means it's from 0 to 49. Okay. Next, input number. So here there are 50 numbers here. We can decrease this number because 50 numbers. If you want to input 50 numbers, it will take more time. So we can change it to 10 later. Okay. Listen. So num equal to int of, and we need to convert it to integer, but because input means it's string, yeah, it will read numbers or characters as string, then but if you want to calculate, then we need to convert it into integer. Then I need to correct the next mistake. Total equal to total plus num. It's totaling. Okay. Oh, you having to correct it. Yeah, not correct it. Look. Total plus num. Okay, fine. Total equal to total plus num. Fine. So same thing here. That's why we need to recheck when you finish the question. Then we need to recheck whether the answers, any mistakes are there or not. It's very important for every past paper, for all subjects. Okay. So we need to manage the time like that. Time management is very important in exam. So total equal to total plus num here, num variable. Okay. Then counter is not needed. Average, we need to place, okay, here delete, we need to delete that counter plus one counting. Then we need to change average, the place, we need to put a place after a for loop. Then average equal to total plus 50. So here for loop is okay, finished. We need to place average, we need to find average. Here, average equal to total divided by 50. Okay, then print average is capital, so we need to put like that. Title is fine. So look here, we need to input 50 numbers, so it's working, but I can change this 50 to 10 here because if you, it's very it will take more time to input 50 numbers, so change to 10 numbers. Okay. And we can check it's working or not. So 3, 4, 1, 7, 6, 9, 8, 4, 66, 24. 2.84. We can check. We can check is it right or wrong. Just so we need to add first. Okay, we need to add first. 3 plus 4. So just add all these numbers. And plus 8 plus 4 plus 66 plus 34. The total is 142, then divided by 3, 1 plus 7 plus 6 plus 9 plus 8 plus 4 plus 66 plus 34. Oh, one thing, because here there are 10 numbers here, so we need to change this also to 10. Understand? Then we can run, because here only 10 numbers are there. Yeah, that's why. So I'm going to run again once again one module. 3, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 7, 6, 1, 2, 13.2. So we can check. 3 plus 6 plus 7 plus 88, 9 plus 7 plus 6 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3. Yeah, it's 132. Total 132 divided by 10 is 13.2, right? So here 50 numbers. So this program is okay, fine. So I can change back it to 50. Okay. So this is the pseudocode. It's the corrected one. Okay. And this is the Python program. Okay. Thank you.